So I want to talk to you about faith and zeal for a moment. There are a lot of times when we'll be praying our best prayer, we'll be going after something. There'll be times when we're shouting and commanding and declaring things to go, or just quietly believing for things to go. We'll be doing everything that we've been taught to do, and even still, that mountain won't be moving. It'll often feel like it'll feel like we're moving in faith. It'll look like faith. It'll sound just like faith. It'll act, walk, and talk like faith, but it won't be faith, because remember, Jesus taught us that if the mountain moves, it's because faith moved it. And then on the other hand, if the mountain just sits there and looks at us like, why are you bothering me? Why does it have the right to do that? Well, it's because faith hasn't forced it to move. See, faith and zeal, they're like identical twins. What is faith? Faith is complete trust. It's complete confidence in something. And what is zeal? Zeal is great energy or enthusiasm in pursuit of a cause. Even the definitions sound similar. They're so close, yet they're so far away. Just like identical twins, they're nearly indistinguishable, faith and zeal. So one looks and acts so much like the other that they're nearly impossible to tell apart sometimes. It's like I said, they're like identical twins. They have a lot of the same mannerisms. They have a lot of the same distinguishing features, but at the same time, they're just not the same thing. It's so easy to think that we're operating in one when we're actually operating in the other. In fact, we can huff and puff and raise our voices and stomp our feet. We can make all the declarations and decrees that we want to make. We can speak to the situation. We can make all of that. We can do all of that and sound just as spiritual and just as Holy Spirit filled as we would ever want to sound. But at the end of the day, if the mountain hasn't moved, it's because faith hasn't moved it. So how do we know when it's faith? How do we know when it's zeal? Well, that's easy. One will move the mountain and one won't.